Now to West Africa. Nigerian President Muhammadu Buhari has won the opportunity to lead the West African nation for the next 4 years. Buhari was re-elected as president according to Nigeria's electoral body. Mahmoud Yakubu, chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, on Wednesday said Buhari, and I quote here, the candidate from the governing All Progressives Congress Party, topped the poll with more than 15 million or 55.6% of the total valid votes. In the presidential election held last Saturday, following an election marred by delays, logistical glitches and violence, Buhari defeated his main opposition candidate, Atiku Abubakar, a businessman and former vice president, who secured 41% of the votes. The president has a daunting to-do list, from reviving an economy still struggling to recover from a 2016 recession, to quelling a decade-old Islamist insurgency in the Northeast. President Buhari says he will reform the economy, combat graft and improve security, and he urged supporters not to gloat or humiliate the opposition.
I thank the millions of Nigerians who voted to re-elect me as your president for the next 4 years. I am deeply humbled and profoundly grateful to you for judging me worthy of continuing to serve you for your peaceful conduct.
Well, opposition candidate Atiku Abubakar is rejecting the outcome, saying one obvious red flag was that states in the Northeast ravaged by insurgents attacks generated much higher voter turnouts than peaceful states. Well, for more reaction on the Nigerian election, VOA's Peter Clottey joins me live from Lagos. Good evening, Peter.
Good evening, Vincent. How are you?
I am fine. Now you are in the largest city in Africa. Tell us, what has been the reaction there after this declaration by the Electoral Commission?
Vincent, supporters of President Muhammadu Buhari went agog, shouting and screaming that they will be popping champagne at any time from all corners of Lagos. Now, they have quickly started re-strategizing for the gubernatorial election, which will be coming in 2 weeks' time, despite the celebration so far.
Now, Atiku Abubakar is saying he does not recognize this election. First, how strong are his allegations, and what is the next course of action?
Well, former Vice President Atiku Abubakar might hide a point because he went round and there are social media posts with evidence of young people voting up in the north. Similarly, people around his strongholds were beaten, some were intimidated, some were harassed. So these are the reasons why he said these are a sham elections and that he will not recognize it.
But given the history of Nigeria and actually many countries in Africa, what are the chances that he can actually have this overturned or some other action taken that will affect the final outcome?
Well, legal luminaries that I have spoken with so far said there is no precedent for that an election that has been won perhaps by an incumbent president has been overturned. It's never happened in Nigeria before. So the prospect of him chalking a success in the courts are almost negligible. However, some others are saying that it is the legal process. He has to take it, he has to challenge it and test the court to see the independence of the court. However, some are saying he should just let it go, prepare for next 4 years, and perhaps he could be lucky next time around.
Or he could be too old. Peter, thank you very much for your reporting. That's VOA's Peter Clottey reporting live from Lagos.